Hey guys, this is Neil with Team Tacticool, and today I'm going to talk to you about my experience at the range this past weekend. It was a really great day. It was nice and sunny for once. I was actually wearing shorts. It was just overall a beautiful day, perfect day to go. It definitely wasn't long enough. A few of my friends that were going with us, they had a few errands to run, so we had a kind of late start to the day. We probably got there 15 minutes prior to 5, so by the time we got there we realized that they closed at 6. A couple of us were new to the range, so we had to spend some time to fill out paperwork, get a membership, that sort of thing. That was going to be the best deal for us. So when we got out to the range and ready to go, it was right at 5 or so, and we had just about an hour. The guys I went with, they went and shot rifle because one of them picked up an AK, and so the other guys were like, hey, I haven't shot my AR in a while, so I'm just gonna bring my rifle today. That's fine. I was the only person that actually shot pistol because I wanted to continue and run rounds through the Glock 43X to get it closer to my goal of break-in, which is 1,000. This would be the second time that I've shot it, and this particular range day, in an hour's time, I actually sent about 250 rounds down range. So the round count at this point is about 550 between the two range days for me. So I'm a little bit over halfway there, which is great. I think the next range day, if everything's planned correctly and then we can all go a little bit earlier, I'll have more than enough time to finish out the remaining 450. But I'm going to get into my experience at this range day and the outcome. So as they were assigning the lanes, I think they were being a little bit funny. I was the only person shooting pistol. They actually put me right next to a concealed carry class, and that made me a little bit nervous because I know there's a possibility that some of these guys are brand new shooters, some intermediate, some maybe experienced. What I do know is I've been shooting for a very long time, so I wanted to make sure that I performed very well, especially being next to this group of people. Everyone at the range was super cool. The range officers, the ROs, they were great. They weren't harassing unnecessarily like some of the places that I've been. The people that were actually shooting there in the pistol bay, they were also really friendly. So overall, great day when it comes to, you know, just the weather, the people, the location. So I just wish that we had a little bit more time. Because of that time restraint, I just felt a little bit rushed to shoot. So unfortunately, I don't have any video of that experience. Just because I know it's going to take about 10-15 minutes for me to unload and then just find different spots to set the cameras up and that sort of thing. So with just an hour, I really wanted to just spend that time just shooting. So as I was starting to shoot this past Saturday, I was immediately impressed. I felt very comfortable the second time shooting it, so I kind of have a little bit of a sense in, you know, how I need to handle the pistol and that sort of thing. The ROs, they were mainly there to just kind of look over the class and make sure that everything was good to go, but because I was next to them, they were also watching me from time to time, and actually a couple of them, they complimented me on my gun control. That means a whole lot to me because this is the second time that I've shot the gun. And for someone to compliment me on my gun control and also talk about, you know, the groups being very tight, and when I say tight, for me, this was probably the best performance I've done in a while under a semi-stressed situation, which is, you know, I'm stressed for time, so I'm trying to just really shoot as much as I can in this time period. These groups were about 2 inches overall. I mean, I had 4 different areas that I was mainly focused on. I mean 5, sorry, 5, I forgot the center. 5, so in each of these areas I was focusing on, I had 2-inch groups, and I wish I had saved the target, and I'll talk about that here in a little bit. But yeah, the groups were actually very tight, tighter than they've been consistently, and on a newer pistol that I am still getting used to. It's the second time I'm shooting it. So after a little while of just me shooting and that sort of thing, one of the ROs, they come over and they ask me if I would run a drill and demonstrate for the class, and I agreed. I was like, yeah, sure, whatever, I'm here to shoot anyway. So I was changing out targets, get a fresh target out so I can run this drill for them, and I just took my existing target and I just kind of put it aside behind me. That was my mistake, because these guys keep a clean range, so by the time I was done running this drill for the class, I looked back and the target was gone, unfortunately. I even asked the other RO, I was like, hey, do you happen to have that target? And he's like, no, it's gone. So, bummer. But next time I know for sure. I just need to, if I wanted to save the target, I just need to put it away, maybe next to my range bag or something, and not somewhere behind me and have it mistaken to be trash or something. But with everything said and done, I had a really great day shooting. It was super comfy. I ran 250 rounds through it. I was very consistent. My gun control was good, based on what I felt and also what others were telling me. I think this is really a go for the Glock 43X as far as my everyday carry gun. It's going to replace my M&P Shield at this point. And that's not to say that the M&P Shield's a bad gun. I still love it. It's still in my possession. I'm not going to get rid of it anytime soon. It just happens that the Glock fits the bill at this point. So it's comfy, it shoots accurate for me, and it carries more rounds. So that's what I'm looking for at this point, and that's what I was hoping for whenever I purchased the gun. I'm just glad that it happened to play out this way, that it works out and fits the bill for me. So you heard it from me here. It's going to replace my M&P Shield for sure, until something else comes out and blows this out of the water, but I don't anticipate that happening for a while. I'll continue to try out new pistols. People in the group are always getting new pistols, so we have an opportunity to just try out a lot of different things at different times. So I appreciate you guys for watching and listen to me rant for here in a little bit. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe below, and we'll talk to you next time. Thanks, guys.